looks like we need a few more seats, so if everyone could scooch back a little bit, we'll include more.
That's a good thing.
We can fit another chair up here.
Okay. Oh, please, okay. And I have to put some people in the second row.
Yeah.
You got it?
Nope, we're all good.
Who would have thought that? Who would have figured it out?
Long time no see.
Good to see you, my old friend.
I know it. It's been a long time. Thank you.
First to say free come. I know.
That's good.
Say from March.
Birdie barrel.
Because we got a lot of stuff to fill up.
Yeah, we probably do need a barrel for
For a gap,
all the papers to ignite. Yeah, bull's not gonna be big enough.
No.
Well, it depends. We might want to be, we might have to let go of a lot of stuff. You never know.
That's our goal. Parts going in there first.
My God.
You haven't seen any of us in English.
I asked you to join us. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, see you around.
Does anyone else need flash paper? Writing pad.
Anybody told you they love you yet today? Me too.
Come over here, Deb.
I was taking a walk. It came one word I wanted to
I need more.
Oh, no, I didn't. Then I said, well,
Yeah, me too.
I thought, well,
I need more paper. I get mine.
I could go two, but if I want to go two, I might as well.
You don't hold it in there, so.
I'm good. Yeah, well, I think I will already. One of the big ones said,
This is what happens when you have to.
Oh.
It's true. I got three. Today was talking about it.
has passed, so I think we can declare that to be unity on time. Yeah. So there's a lot of folks here who are in for an unexpected visit, which is wonderful. I'm going to have us open, therefore, with just a quick going around with our names, just to bring us into circle together tonight.
Jacob, could I ask to just speak a little louder for the seniors?
Sure thing. Thank you for speaking up, Maria. So let's all be mindful as we're projecting our voice into this space. I'm going to ask that we just give a quick go around. We'll say our names and just get to that brief moment of introduction as we all arrive here to the circle tonight. So I'm Jacob.
I'm Donna.
I'm Ed, and I'm here to unload my negativity.
I'm Nancy. Ditto. Not to dump jump, just my negativity.
Just say your name.
Terry. I'm Terry. Patty.
Kathy.
Scott Cogger.
Mino.
Carol.
Kate. Rose.
Darren?
Kate. Maria Isabel Gonzalez. Sally.
Michael? Matthew?
Diana.
Christopher?
Barb. Janine.
Don?
Abby.
Deb.
Well, on the count of three, let's just say welcome. 1, 2, 3. Happy 2024 as we bid farewell to the old year, as we bring ourselves into a space of sacredness, as we answer that call in our souls to commemorate the turning of the year, to gather in community, to turn our attention to look backwards, not with grasping hands, but with the kind of spirit that is ready to move. So, appreciation to yourself and to all those who also heard that call to do a little moving tonight, because that is what life is. Constant movement, constant change. And we call our minds together in that spirit of change and motion, not to grasp on and to try to keep things as they have been, but to let go and to let the winds of change, the flowing waters of change, the fire of change and transformation come to us in our lives. But first, we will honor that last piece there, the earth, acknowledging that we are here in the lands of Onondaga, the people of the hills, those who've kept this land clean and beautiful and living for the centuries in the past, that allow us to be here, to enjoy the beauty of this place, to live our lives here. We give thanks for the health of all the people who are here to gather, that we are well enough to move, to keep changing, that we are in a spirit of togetherness and of relative peace. So for all those things, we give thanks. So, as is traditional in unity and in other traditions, we invoke that element of fire here at the turning of the year. In these darkest days, as the light is growing stronger, but we look forward knowing that winter has its most bitter months ahead of us, when we will day by day enjoy those extra minutes of sunshine, as we enjoy those few days as we've had lately where it's pleasant to be outside, where it's not biting us with the wind. These are the treasures that we do wish to cling to. Those things that get us through times where there seems a scarcity of light, of warmth. In days where we are thinking backwards on what it is that we have piled up for ourselves as treasure this year. So feeling yourself in this place, your body, with all the things that you've brought with you. Just take a second to become aware of that pull of gravity on you. Of those places where your body makes contact with the greater body of the Mother Earth. She who holds a place for us in all the changing conditions that we have inside, all the changing conditions of our body. Mother Earth has that space, season in and season out, as she too goes through changes, and yet remains firm, supporting us. As all of her children, the stones, the plants, the animals, all fulfill their roles, all live their beautiful lives, each at their own pace, moving at the rates that they do, in the ways that they do, that has been ordained for them in this time. It's my belief, my conviction, that all these creatures, these fellow children of the earth, hold to their tasks and in their way make space for us newcomers, us younger siblings, with all of our immaturity, spiritually speaking. All those whirling, moving thoughts that drive us to and fro through all the days of our lives and all the weeks of this year. But for now, just tap into that stillness, that stage and grounding that the earth provides, without limit and without condition, so that we can have a place under the sun and above her ground. And breathe into that space. When we slow our breathing down, our entire body responds. It's one of the nice things about a spiritual practice, a somatic practice, a body-centered practice, is that we can learn not just how our thoughts affect us, but how our bodies have their own intelligence, their own wisdom, and that they are constantly speaking to our minds, that they are keeping track and storing up experience, even when we are not paying attention. That's what ceremony is for, to bring attention to the earth that includes the bodies we live in. And when we bring our attention to our bodies and to our breath, and allow the tension to fall from the muscles where it's lodged, to find the places where we are clenching, where we are stiff, where we are holding back, or where we have let ourselves slouch. We suffuse every cell and every fiber with the touch of our consciousness. And and we find the ways that the body responds. And we can deepen into this time, this moment. So, here is the present. As we stand straddling 2 pages of the calendar. Joe Dispenza says that a memory without an emotional charge is wisdom. A memory without emotional charge is wisdom. A memory with emotional charge can be painful. It can be a scene that we return to, a regret that we hold on to, a secret pain that we hide even from ourselves. Perhaps even the pain of joy, which wrapped in our emotions sits less than comfortably with us. Perhaps one is visiting you now. Perhaps it's one that you knew you had. Or maybe it's coming as a surprise. Maybe you have reasons you're telling yourself as to why that's not what you came here to think about. That those feelings aren't the ones that really matter. But let the wisdom of your body in this moment of ceremony be just what it is. Let the swirling, racing mind relax. Exercise that muscle that you know you have to have faith in whatever comes for you now. Knowing that we are together with friends on the path, with all those who walk with us in spirit. That they are here with you. And on faith, I urge you to consider they want you to trust as well. That still inner voice, that presence that trusts you. Perhaps by now you've thought of other things from this year, searching for the right one that you want to let go of tonight. The good news is this moment is now, and it always is. And with just a few breaths, you can come back. So you don't have to finish your work. All you have to do is make a start. Tomorrow is the day when that start will be affirmed by that new page. But this moment now will be there then as well. As we move in this moment through our lives, as we drift from it, as those experiences, those become memory, as those memories become wrapped in the emotions, in the feelings that the body whispers to us, or sometimes shouts. Our task as humans is to bear witness. Too often, I turn away from that moment, from those whisperings, from my responsibility to be the witness, to be the listener, to do the honor due to this moment by paying attention with trust, with acceptance, with love. Fire is mankind's oldest friend, to pull a quote. Fire is the first shaman, to pull another. It's an element of life. It warms us. It chases the darkness that we can see through the night, through the months of long nights. It is the fire of our very life itself that consumes and gives energy, that lets us move. And so in ceremony, we have gathered fire here, made a place for it within our circle, trusting that it will do what it is here to do, to change what is heavy, what is solid, what is dull, dark, and heavy, into light and heat and smoke. And so now, as you sifted through what's coming up for you, with the tenderness and attention that you and your beautiful body deserve, bearing witness to yourself in the way that only you truly can. If there is a word that summarizes your year for you, if there is a symbol that pulls together the threads that tug on you, if there is any way that you, with a pencil on a piece of paper, can give to the world some image giving the spiritual things which live within you as your feelings, your thoughts, your desires, your regrets. Give it an image now in the world. And when you're ready, give that image to the flame. And let it go from earth back to the spiritual world in a flash of fire. From within to without, and then to the far reaches. Ceremony is movement, and we move in cycles. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. There's tongs there, so you don't burn your fingies. Is everybody in? Close us out and invite, I want to teach you something that I've been learning this past year with the breath. It's called polyvagal breathing. Some of you have probably heard of this already.
A little louder.
Polyvagal breathing. Perhaps some of you have heard of this. But it's very simple. An in-breath of 4 counts and an out-breath of 8 counts. And this, again, in terms of the body and the mind coming together in the moment of ceremony that you can bring to any time of your day or your life, is breathing in for 4 and then breathing out for 8. Will reset your nervous system, take you out of that fight or flight mode, which is how so often our memories can be stuck with those feelings when it feels like it's not safe to feel them. My wish for you all in this coming year is to be able to hold more lightly. My wish for myself, that we should handle everything that passes through our lives, but not cling, and to listen to the body that does the work of holding and feeling. Letting our minds be a friendly companion to that. There's another great way to use structured breath to bring us into our bodies, to bring our bodies and our minds together. And that would be singing. So I think I'd like to do us a couple rounds of Please Prepare Me to Be a Sanctuary. For all of you who know the words, we can lead off. You'll pick it up, or you can hum along, because humming is another way of moving that sound in your body. It's a little less stressful if you're not a singer. But for those of us who know, let's bring it in. Lord, prepare me thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'll see some of you again on this coming Sunday. I'll lead our next ceremony to open the new year with the white stone, talking a little bit about the Bible and talking about making a new start. So I'm going to have us do one last little thing together, and then we'll dismiss our burning bowl ceremony. And anybody who's got to leave can head on out. Anybody who wants to hear about my Peru trip, I'll be talking about that for a bit. So I'm going to invite you all to rise. Move a little energy again. And now we're going to do the union clap, which is just a clapping. Everyone, a little faster.
See, I just went around the whole city. Oh, no, that's not for that. This is not for that. This is for the books that we wrote on and the pencils.
You too, the friend.
Just leave it on the table. You know, we're so used to not wanting lessons. We have to believe. This new place, the Puerto Ricans, you've never had it. No. You've never had it. So, I don't care about the Happy New Year. I know, I don't. So I was going to house and I'm going to Puerto Rico with my daughter, and my granddaughter.
No, I gotta go. Bye, Jane. Take care.
They're just going
I'm sorry, Penny.
Yeah. Well, I know, because
no other respect.
yeah.
Housekeeping.
Boy,